أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome everybody to Thursday's class. If I can have a student to the mic to do the opening dua, please.
Assalamu alaikum. N1282 now has the mic.
And 12. Wa alaikum assalam. Wa alaikum assalam, darling. How are you?
I'm good, alhamdulillah. How are you?
Mashallah, what a beautiful greeting you've just given me. Yes, alhamdulillah, I also am very good. Jazakumullah for asking. Okay, sweetheart. So we have this dua that's highlighted in yellow for today. Would you like to read it by yourself?
Yes, please.
Okay, then don't forget the Dawood and the Tasmiyah beforehand and take your time.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب علمني ما هو خير عندك. Oh my Lord, teach me what is best for me in your knowledge. Tazkirah.
Mashallah, very, very nice. Jazakumullah, sweetheart. And inshallah, we'll speak with you again soon. Okay, Allah Hafiz. Okay, so today's lesson, we are going to be doing some Quran recitation. Yesterday, you started off with Surah Ikhlas, which is not that one. If I could just find it here in a second. Okay, so yesterday you started this, and today we will carry on with that. Possibly we'll go on to the next chapter also. And then at 6:30, we are going to have a parent-teacher consultation in which I will ask students whose parents want to give some feedback to us to raise their hands at that time. And then we will call some parents to the mic and we'd like some feedback. This was the guideline that you were given, that we would like feedback on. Things such as duration of the course, the pace that we kept to, the content. Was the course too long? Was it too fast, too slow? Could there have been other things that were taught within the course? How useful were the recordings? Did you find all the things that you needed on the website? Those are the ideas that we put out there. And if you have any ideas for future courses, because at Nqc we are always looking to improve and we wish to serve our community to the best of standards. So if you have any ideas for future courses, we welcome you to pass them on to us. And as I said, that would be at 6:30, but until then, we will do some Quran reading. So if I may have a student to the mic.
Assalamu alaikum. A1210 now has the mic.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam, darling. How are you?
Good.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, then, sweetheart. So we are going to read with you the first verse here, okay? Starting from here and ending here. As the day teacher did recite this yesterday, I would like you to read this particular verse and let's see if I can correct you, okay? If I need to.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Mashallah, very, very nice. Okay, that was quite nice. Okay, just one thing. It may be just that you may have a slight lisp. Okay, this here. Okay, read after me. Yeah, Bismillah.
Bismillah.
Well done. Okay, try and make that lam a little bit thinner. Bismillah.
Bismillah.
Well done. Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Mashallah, very, very nice. Okay, that was very nice reading. Okay, sweetheart, stay with me. Okay, let me just take you on to the next one as well. So if you could read from here to there.
قل هو الله أحد.
Well done. Okay, so let's just give you some feedback. Yeah, this here is a qaf, okay, thick and heavy sound. So when you read it, first of all, round your mouth, okay? Off. Repeat after me. Off.
قاف.
Well done. That's right. Okay, and it's got to come from the back of your mouth, okay, right at the back, at the top of your throat, okay? All.
قل.
Well done. Okay, well done. Okay. Here, can I listen to how I pronounce this lam here? Qul huwallahu.
قل هو الله.
Well done. Don't forget this is a thick and heavy sound here, yeah? Qul.
قل.
Well done. Okay. Round your mouth and we just make it thicker and heavier. Qul.
قل.
Well done. Qul huwallahu
قل هو الله
ahad.
أحد.
Well done. Qul huwallahu ahad.
قل هو الله أحد.
Well done. Okay, so let's just work back on this qaf, yeah? Qul.
قل.
Well done. Okay. Now make sure you carry on saying that in a thick and heavy sound as you read all the way through, okay? Qul huwallahu ahad.
قل هو الله أحد.
Well done. Okay. Where I've highlighted the lam, yeah? It's a tashdid on there. So we say wallah.
والله.
Well done. Okay, because we've got to press down on the lam, okay? Qul huwallahu ahad.
قل هو الله أحد.
Beautiful, mashallah. That was very nice. Let's go back to here and read all the way through, okay? So follow after me. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Beautiful, mashallah. Okay. Qul huwallahu ahad.
قل هو الله أحد.
Beautiful, mashallah. Okay. So sweetheart, when you're reading, make sure on the tashdid letters, like this lam here with the shadda on the top, yeah, that you do press down on them, okay? Wallahu. And when it's the thick and heavy sounds, make sure you say the thick and heavy sounds. And when you've practiced, don't forget to keep on making them thick and heavy, okay? Otherwise, your reading was quite nice. Okay, Jazakumullah. And if I may have another student to the mic.
Assalamu alaikum. A1214 now has the mic.
Okay. Wa alaikum assalam, darling. How are you?
Good.
Alhamdulillah.
How are you?
I'm good as well, alhamdulillah. Jazakumullah for asking. Now, sweetheart, if you just bear with me, I'm just going to admit somebody, just make an announcement to them. Assalamu alaikum. I've just admitted a student to the mic. If you could possibly have a look at your ID and correct it to the ID it actually should be for this class, okay? Okay, sorry, sweetheart. So if you could read from here to here, please.
قل هو الله أحد.
Okay, all right, we'll come back to that. But sweetheart, I wanted you to read this here.
Allahu Samad.
Well done. Okay, so that was very nice. Let's just focus on here and here, okay? Hussa. Repeat after me. Hussa.
Hussa.
Well done, okay? This is a sword, thick and heavy sound, yeah? Hussa.
Hussa.
Well done, okay? Make sure your mouth stays rounded, okay? So from the beginning, there should be Allahu Samad.
Samad.
Well done. Okay. This lam here, okay, listen to how I'm reading, okay? Allahu Samad.
Allahu Samad.
Okay, right, sweetheart. So if you just bear with me, let me just tell you a couple of things, okay? This is a fatha. Timing is just for 1 second, okay? And I know you know that because when you're reading it, sometimes you're doing the right timing. But when you're putting it all together, I'm hearing you sometimes stretch it out for a bit longer. It's a fatha, just 1 second. It takes the same time as this one here, okay? So, Allahu Samad.
Allahu Samad.
Well done, okay? One more time. Allahu Samad.
Allahu Samad.
Well done, okay? Don't rush through the sad, okay? Allahu Samad.
Allahu Samad.
Well done, okay. Right, read for me, sweetheart. From here, okay? I will lead, you follow, okay? Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
From here now, okay? Qul huwallahu ahad.
Qul huwallahu ahad.
Beautiful, mashallah. Very nice timing. And from here now, Allahu Samad.
Allahu Samad.
Well done, well done. Very nice. Okay, sweetheart, when you're reading, make sure that your timing stays just right, okay? When it's a vertical stroke like this, 2 seconds. When it's a short stroke like this, just for 1 second. And as you read, make sure that your timing stays spot on. Otherwise, your pronunciation was actually quite nice. Okay, Jazakumullah, sweetheart. Next student. Jazakumullah.
And 1272.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam, darling. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I am also good. Jazakumullah for asking. So, sweetheart, you are going to read for me from here to the end of the line, and then you've got to move your eyes very quickly to the beginning of this because the verse carries on, and then read up until here. Okay? So if you can read for me.
Lam yalid wa lam yulad.
Oh, mashallah, very nice. Okay, there's nothing I can say there. That was just very, very nice. Sweetheart, read for me from here now up to this bit here.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Qul huwallahu ahad. Allahu Samad. Lam yalid wa lam yulad.
Mashallah, very, very nice. Okay, sweetheart, so you clearly have been practicing and you're a little bit more advanced. So let me just pick up on some finer points with you, okay? This meme here, okay, it's a thin sound, okay? So when you read it as meh.
Ma.
Well done, okay? Try and smile as you read the thin sounds, okay? What else did I pick up on? So, no, and that was it really, just that little bit of pronunciation. Oh, and the other thing is, again, this is one of those rules that's a little bit more advanced, okay? So, because you seem to be reading at that level, just like to say to you that here, okay, try and make this lam slightly thicker, yeah? Huwallahu.
Huwallahu.
Well done. And again here, Allahu.
Allahu.
Okay. Allahu.
Allahu.
Okay, well done. So if you can now read again for me from here to here, and just bear in mind that this is a thin sound. Try and make this lam a little bit rounded, thicker and heavier, and the same with this lam, okay?
Okay.
Again, go for it.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Qul huwallahu. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد.
Well done, mashallah. Very, very nice. And as you read that, your meme came out just very, very nice. And these two lams here were also very nice, okay? But what you did do this time round was this off, okay? First time you read it was very nice, thick and heavy. When you read it again, because you were focusing on getting these two lams just right, I think that's why this off didn't come out right, okay? Ul.
قل.
Well done. Okay, so your reading is very nice. Okay, but sometimes when you are focusing on something else, it's quite easy to forget that you've got to keep all the rules in place all the time. So for you, sweetheart, just it's a case of let's fine tune some of the pronunciation on the thick and heavy sounds. Okay, of these two lams are thicker and heavier. Okay. And this meme is a thinner sound. Okay, sweetheart, Jazakumullah. Allah Hafiz. Okay, if I may have another student.
A1221.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam, darling. How are you?
I'm fine.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, so sweetheart, read from here to here.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
Well done. Very, very nice. Okay, then, sweetheart. So let's just have a quick thing here. Okay. Repeat after me. Walam yakul lahu.
قل له
Okay, from here. Yakul lahu.
يقل له
Well done. Walam yakul lahu.
ولم يكن له.
Okay. This gaf, this lam are going to join. Kul.
قل
Kullahu.
له
Well done. Walam yakul lahu.
ولم يكن له
Kufuwan
كفوا
ahad.
أحد.
Okay, just a little bit of a bounce on this one, okay? Ahad.
أحد.
Okay, so see how, when you're saying the bit at the end, yeah? Just think about how your tongue is, okay?
Okay.
Okay, and now when I read, this is how you are reading, okay? Ahad.
أحد.
Okay, what you're doing is when you're saying the d sound at the end, you're keeping your tongue on the top of your mouth. Okay, you're saying ahad, but what you need to say is ahad, and the way to get that sound out is take the tip of your tongue, touch the top of your mouth, and then move it off again. Ahad,
أحد.
and again ahad.
أحد.
Okay, so one more time, let me explain to you, okay? To get this sound out just right, okay? So let me just focus you on here, okay? On this dal, okay, we're going to do a qalqala sound. And a qalqala sound has a little bit of a bounce. And in order to get that bounce, you have to do things either with your lips or with your tongue, depending on which letter it is. Now the dal, okay, the way you pronounce it is take the tip of your tongue and you touch the top of your mouth just behind your front teeth, okay? Dal.
Dal.
Okay. Now, when you end on a dal, you have to do qalqala. And the way to do it is say the dal, but then take your tongue off the top of your mouth quite quickly. Okay. So this here will be ahad.
أحد.
Okay, sweetheart. So you're going to have to work on your qalqala. Okay. But let's go through from here again, okay? وَلَمْ يَكُنْ لَهُ كُفُوًا أَحَدٌ.
ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
Okay. All right, sweetheart. So from the beginning, can you read from here right through to here.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Kul huwallahu ahad. Allahu samad. Lam yalid wa lam yulad walam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad.
Okay, well done. So your reading is actually quite nice, okay? The one thing that I'm picking up again and again is that your kalkala is quite spot on, okay? And kalkala is one of those things which beautifies your recitation, so it's worth working on, okay? Whenever you come across a kalkala, and here, let me just clear up my screen so I can draw your attention to it, okay? So where will kalkala occur here, okay? Here, and here, here, and here, and
at the end.
and yes, right, well done. Okay, so one more time, let's see if we can get it just right, yeah?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Okay, so hold on, yeah? So where I've just done here, okay? Ahad.
Ahad.
Okay. Try and take your tongue off the top of your mouth, okay? Ahad.
Ahad.
Okay. From here. Husamad.
Husamad.
Okay. From here. Lam yalid.
Lam yalid.
Okay. Walam yulad.
Walam yulad.
Okay. From here. Kufuwan ahad.
Kufuwan ahad.
Okay. Okay then, sweetheart. Jazakumullah for your time. Okay. And it was very nice reading. You do need to work on your kalkala. Okay. But inshallah, we've got another week. And we'll pull you again to the mic. And then we can see if we can help you again. Okay.
Jazakallah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz, darling. Okay. So before we have another student, so I just want to point out that this obviously is one of those chapters that from a really, really young age, we get taught. Before we learn to read, we are just taught this surat. Okay, and what happens is that the way that we're taught and the way that we keep on reading it, habits start to embed into us. Okay, and because this is one of those chapters that everybody learns from a really young age, if there's things that you haven't quite got right, they're quite difficult to undo. So you do have to work on them. And as you heard with that young student, okay, kalkala, and these are two examples here, was something that they couldn't quite get to grips with. But inshallah, with practice, they will. But I just want to point out, this is why we advise that when you're reading, don't rush through. Make sure you try and put in all the rules that we've taught you, because if you get into those good habits, then it becomes second nature and you just automatically apply them whenever you're reading. Okay? Undoing something that you've learned incorrectly is really hard. Learning something isn't so hard, and putting it into practice isn't so hard. Okay, so if I can have another student to the mic, please.
Assalamu alaikum. N1289 now has the mic.
Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum assalam, darling. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Alhamdulillah. Well, jazakumullah for asking. Okay, sweetheart. So if you can read from there to here, first of all.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Okay. Read the next verse as well to here.
Qul huwallahu ahad.
Well done. Okay. Read the next one here.
Allahu samad.
Beautiful, mashallah. Okay, and then the next verse to here.
Lam yulid wa lam yulad.
Okay, and then to the end.
Walam yakul kullahu kufuwan ahad.
Well done. Okay. Right. Okay. So let me just point out to you a couple, well, basically one thing. Your timing, okay? When you read this one here, it has a vertical fatha, is 2 seconds.
Okay.
When you read this one, it's a vertical fatha, it's also 2 seconds. The time that you spend here should be exactly the same time as you spend here, okay? Don't do this for, say, 1.5 seconds and then this one for 2 seconds, okay? Keep them balanced.
Okay.
Okay? Same here, okay? It's for 2 seconds. Keep all of the vertical strokes at 2 seconds. Here, this here is a waw madda. Why? Because there's a dhamma just before a waw sakin. That's also for 2 seconds. Everywhere that is a 2 second timing, you should apply that 2 second timing, because that way everything comes out really nicely, really well proportioned, and it's all in sync with each other, okay? So now, one more time, pay attention to the timings up to here.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Beautiful, mashallah. Okay, from here to there.
Qul huwallahu ahad.
Well done. Okay, come back to that. Okay, and here.
Allahu samad.
Beautiful, well done. Okay, and then the next one.
Lam yulid wa lam yulad.
Okay, all right, and to the end.
Walam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad.
Well done. Okay, sweetheart. So let me point out something that I thought maybe was just a mistake in the first time, just because you didn't look at it properly. Both times you've read it here, okay? On the top is a fatha, darling, yeah? This is ya, okay? Both times that you've read it as if it's a dhamma, lam yu. You said lam yulid, okay? This is a fatha, lam yalid.
Oh, sorry, I couldn't. I think when I was reading it, I know this thing I know this surah off by heart, so I just got a little bit muddled up because there's a lot of dhammas.
Yes. So this is another thing. As I say, everybody almost certainly has memorized this one off by heart. So if there's something that you've learned that's not quite right, it tends to stay, okay? And you need to make sure that whenever you read this is a fatha, okay? And here is 2 seconds. Yulad.
Yulad.
Okay, well done. So let me just clear my screen so we can focus on what we want to look at, okay? I'd like you to read this to here, please.
Lam yalid wa lam yulad.
Okay, well done. Timing on that should be 2 seconds. One more time.
Lam yalid wa lam yulad.
Okay. Lam yalid wa lam yulad.
Lam yulid wa lam yulad.
Well done, okay? Timing, okay? Sweetheart, everything else is lovely, okay? Just make sure that you keep your timings just right. Everything that's 2 seconds, keep it at 2 seconds, okay? And make sure all of the timings stay in proportion. When it's 1 second, do 1 second. When it's 2 seconds, do 2 seconds. And keep that all the way through, because it sounds very, very balanced then. Okay?
Okay.
Okay then, Jazakumullah, sweetheart.
Excuse me.
Yes.
If by any chance, could I get picked for the end word, please?
Okay, so if the support teacher could take a note, and if the student is on the rota for the endwa. Okay? Okay, sweetheart, so possibly yes, okay? The support teacher will bear you in mind.
Okay.
Okay then, Jazakumullah, sweetheart.
Allah
Hafiz.
Jazakallah.
Jazakumullah. Okay, so if I can have another student as well.
Assalamu alaikum, A1212.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam, darling. Okay, sweetheart. So if you could read for me from here to here.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Well done. Okay. Now to here.
Qul huwallahu ahad.
Okay. One more time, darling. From here.
Qul huwallahu ahad.
Okay. To here.
Allahu samad.
Well done. Okay. To here now.
I said 9 and 6 o'clock.
Lam yalid wa lam yulad.
Okay. Well done. And to the end here.
Wa lam yakun lahu kufuwan ahad.
Well done. Okay then. One more time this verse.
Wa lam yakun lahu kufuwan ahad.
Okay. Okay then, sweetheart. So, let me hear from you, okay, from here to the end of this verse again.
Qul huwallahu ahad.
Okay. All right then, sweetheart. So, let me practice, okay, from here with you, okay, because this verse here wasn't sounding quite right, okay. Qul.
Qul.
Okay. Thick and heavy sound on the qaf, yeah. Qul.
Qul.
Well done. Qul hu.
Qul hu.
Well done. Qul huwallah.
Qul huwallah.
Okay. Don't forget this is a thick and heavy qaf, okay. Qul huwallah.
Qul huwallah.
Hu.
Hu.
Qul huwallahu.
Qul huwallahu
Ahad.
ahad.
Okay, well done, okay. One more time. Qul huwallahu ahad.
Qul huwallahu ahad.
Okay, sweetheart, this here, this is the tashdid on this lam, okay? So we've got to spend a little bit of time on the lam, okay? Wallah.
Wallah.
Well done. Qul huwallahu ahad.
Huwallahu ahad.
Well done. Okay, so let me pick up on a couple of things, okay, for you. When you read from here, okay, and you came to here, the timing should have been for 2 seconds and you went through it quicker than you should have done, okay? From here, you should say, Lam yalid wa lam yulad. Okay, so repeat after me. Lam yalid wa lam yulad.
Walam yak.
No, sweetheart.
Yakun.
From here, darling, from here. Okay, let me just clear the screen so I can bring your attention to what I need you to look at, okay? Just read from here to here and bear in mind that this requires 2 seconds, okay?
Lam yalid wa lam yulad.
Well done. Repeat after me. Lam yalid wa lam yulad.
Lam yalid wa lam yulad.
Okay, well done. Okay, now one other thing that I want to point out to you, okay, is here, okay? Read for me from here to here.
Walam yakun lahu.
Okay, well done. Okay then, that's fantastic. That's very nice. When I first heard you, I thought that you were pronouncing this noon. This noon is silent. Why? Because this is part of the idgham, the assimilation lesson that we taught you, okay? When there is a noon sakin and straight afterwards there's a lam mushaddad, as is the case here, the noon, it might as well not be here in terms of pronunciation. What happens is you join this letter directly with the lam and the noon, it's as if it's not there. Okay, kullahu.
Kullahu.
Well done. Okay, so okay, sweetheart, your reading is quite nice, but what you do need to do is pay attention to your timings on this one here. Okay, again, this is one of those things where if you've been taught it from an early age, however you've been practicing it, this particular chapter you really do need to practice on, okay, to get it correct. So this here requires 2 seconds, okay, and for you, I would say to you, practice this verse a few times over until you get it, okay?
Okay.
Okay then, Jazakumullah, sweetheart. Allah Hafiz for now. Okay, so Allah Hafiz. Okay, so if you just bear with me, let me just now get to, here we go, 1 second. Okay, so we've now come to the end of the first half of our lesson, and what I'd like to do now is, if those students who have parents who would like to say something, we welcome them to the mic. Okay, so if you do have a parent sitting with you and they want to partake in this parent-teacher consultation, please raise your hands. Okay, normally people's hands go shooting up in
Assalamu alaikum. And 1274 now has the mic.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
How are you, darling?
I'm fine. How are you?
Alhamdulillah. Jazakumullah for asking. I'm very well as well. Okay, then, sweetheart. So does your mum or your dad
My mom is here.
Okay, then. So I would like to speak with them, if that's okay.
Okay. Here you go.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
So about the pace of the the duration was quite good. I think it could have been a bit longer with like when you have we've been learning from the Nqc, so as they go along each of the different things, they usually have some like longer words and longer lines, and whereas over here we've just done words when we were learning some of the lessons.
Yes.
So maybe that could have been included, longer sentences.
Okay.
While learning. The one thing that I was not, what I didn't like was, in between they had the test.
Okay, yes.
So up until then, they had only been doing it from the individual words. They hadn't really learned anything from the simple Arabic Quran. So when it came to the test, and all of a sudden it's reading from the Quran,
yes.
So I know my daughter got a bit confused by it because she didn't recognize some of the words. So if they could have done that, like learning from the Quran before they had the test, that would have been a bit better. Or for the test, if they could have just used the qaida instead of the Quran, that might have been easier for us, at least. I don't know about you.
Okay.
That's it. But otherwise, it's been quite good. We've learned a lot. It's been easier to teach her these things through these lessons. So we've enjoyed it.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's fantastic. Yes, everybody on the team is very committed and they work very hard. So when parents say that they enjoy it, it makes it all worthwhile.
We've learned. I've also improved my own pronunciation with this, so it's definitely been good for us.
Yes, that's one of the things that we do stress on this course, that if parents sit with their children, what happens is the parents learn, and then they stay with their children, and then they help their children learn, and then they grow together. And if you help each other, you'll get further. A child sitting on their own doesn't necessarily learn as much. So yes, we definitely recommend that parents are sitting with their children. Okay, so I've noted down that you would prefer to have longer words or longer sentences rather than just the short words, and that for the test, it was maybe a little bit more advanced than you would have liked for somebody who's at the Qaida stage.
Yes.
Okay, but otherwise, you could have carried on with this for a few more weeks.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, they are very constructive
So one
feedback.
more thing. In between you had some, slides where you were telling about the life of the Holy Prophet.
Yes.
So those were quite interesting, and we enjoyed watching those as well. So maybe some of those to extend the lessons.
Yes.
That would have been nice.
Yes, we do have another presentation planned for next week. But again, it comes down to just staffing really and having the time to do those presentations. But yes, it's nice to break it up and put things into context for children. Makes it more fun, doesn't it?
Yes, it was definitely fun.
Okay. All right. Okay then. So, Jazakumullah for your very constructive, very helpful feedback. And inshallah, for the next course, we'll try and incorporate what we can.
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
Thank you.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum.
Welcome, Salam.
Okay. So if I may have another parent.
A1232 now has the mic.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Walaikum assalam. Okay then, so you would like to have some feedback to give to us, please?
Yes, mashallah, you did a very good class. I've been very impressed with it, mashallah. Like the speaker before, the lady before, my own pronunciation and learning the rules has improved greatly. I enjoy sitting with my son learning the things, and it's very interesting. Yeah, we do grow together and we talk about it during the day as well. It's very good, mashallah, alhamdulillah.
Okay. So that's lovely to hear. Okay, that is lovely to hear. But
just one thing. I tried to get hold of the hard copy of the Talimul-Quran. I went to the bookshop, but they said that the publication had been stopped since I think Jalsa time or Ramzan time. It's been like a really long time, and there's no more copies been coming. So that I struggled with, because he likes to have, instead of having so much computer time, because they have so much computer time with homework and games, and also this Quran class, I like to have hard copy so he can sit down and look whenever he wants. I struggle to get that. That's the only thing I think I had the issue with. I would have liked to have had a hard copy rather than everything just being always on the computer.
Did you print off the notes at all? Because you could download them and print them.
I didn't. I think my husband looked into that, but he was saying that there were some videos that we could look back on and we could learn from there. I didn't know you could print it off, sorry.
Yes, if you go to the website, you can download all the lessons, and then once they're on your computer, then you can print them off. There shouldn't be a problem. But you are quite right. Having the hard copy would be much better, because the notes that we provide on the website are only some of the lessons from the hard copy. The hard copy has a whole wealth of information outside of what we teach. So having the hard copy is something to have. What's happened is that actually the copies have sold out in the country, and we've done the proofreading for a new version, and that is at the moment awaiting printing. And final approval, I think, has been given. So it's just waiting printing. So inshallah soon.
Inshallah.
But how long is a piece of string? I'm not sure how long it'll be.
No, that's fine. I have no criticism otherwise. It's okay. We've been having difficulty with the sound, but I think that's just technical problems that you guys have been working through, and bugs and issues. And you're doing really good, mashallah, even regardless of those issues. Yeah, my son still enjoys, and he's been learning, mashallah, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Okay then, so what I've written down is that you would like to buy me a slice of cake.
I'll buy you the whole cake, not just a slice, mashallah. Jazakallah for all the Jamaat for contributing their time and the effort. Alhamdulillah, it was really good effort that you guys made. And although I've been out and about sometimes, and there were some family issues for a week, my grandfather passed away and I couldn't log on, but he still wanted to do it, so we had to do it upstairs, and we made the effort. It was so adaptable. You could do it on the phone, you could do it on the tablet, you could do it on the laptop, the computer. That was just such an ease of it in this day and age. It fitted with everything. You could do it sitting in the car even. He was regularly remembering. So mashallah. So we tried to keep saying they've gone to such an effort. We should attend the class. We should attend the class.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, yes, fantastic to hear. Okay, so
We
what
would like to have another class soon, inshallah, okay?
well, there is the NQC department does do a course for Lajna and for the men as well. It starts in January. It's at Battle Futul Mosque in London,
Yeah.
and it runs over 3 weekends, spread over 3 months. So if you're interested in that as a parent,
that would be good. I would go with the wealth of information now.
yes. So you can go to the website and make an application. I haven't got it up on my screen, but if you go to nqc.org.uk and on that website, look at all the courses that are available. And there's one that's coming along in January. So if you apply for that, inshallah, you'll have a space on the course.
Inshallah.
So, yeah. So what I've written down for yourself is that your son really enjoyed. You found it really adaptable because you could use a multitude of devices and you could do it anywhere. So even if you were busy at home, you were out and about, you could still access. You very much want a hard copy and you weren't aware that actually you could print them off.
No, I wasn't aware.
Okay.
But I've been attending most of the classes with him. I would encourage that parents do need to monitor and supervise and sit down, and they would learn themselves as well. So they should be encouraged to join their children in this as well.
Yes, yes, I completely agree with that.
Yes.
Okay, so Jazakumullah.
Keep up the good work.
Jazakumullah. Assalamu alaikum. Okay, so if I may have somebody else also.
Assalamu alaikum. And 1277 now has the mic.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. I just want to say only one thing. It's like, I think about the sound was in some classes, there was in some lessons, the voice wasn't clear. It was very slow.
Okay.
Yeah, and there wasn't like any way that we can tell you that we are not properly hearing you because I don't know, there was I didn't find anything where I can send any message or anything.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, okay. So what happens is that there was regularly, let me think now. Okay, let me show you here. Okay. We regularly put up at the beginning lots of announcements where we had this email address written down. Okay, and that would have been the place to email to say that you were having certain issues. I know that we've got the hands up facility in class, but really in the hour, we don't have enough time to deal with everybody's questions. And that's why we always encouraged anything that you needed to say. If you sent it through to that email, it would come through and we would deal with it. Okay. We did at one point have a chat facility in the classroom, whereby if there was messages that you wanted to bring to everybody's attention, that could be put on. But it was abused a little bit, really. The children started chatting with each other instead. So we took that facility away. So you have to sort of just make a balance as to what you can and can't offer. But yes, certainly if you'd have emailed us, we would have looked into it.
Yeah, because only in some lessons, because I've seen like mostly the voice is okay, but in some lessons, I don't know, the voice is very slow and the full class is in the same like voice and we can't, my daughter even can't listen properly.
Okay. Yes. With all the joys that the internet has, it also has its downsides. Sometimes people's internet becomes slow, and we have encouraged all of our teachers to buy headsets, and that always tends to make the sound a lot better. But okay, so what I've done is I've noted down for yourself that in some classes the sound issue,
like I think there are different teachers as well, because like yes. I think your voice is every time clear, but it's some other voice which is a little bit, you know, it's sometimes okay, it go up and sometimes it's very slow. Yes. I don't know what's the problem, but okay. The children, the other kids, when they are speaking, the voice is okay again. So,
okay. Yeah. Okay then. So I've written that there was some sound issues for some classes, and you weren't sure how to contact us because there was no facility within class in order to make us aware that the sound was bad for yourself.
No, yes.
Okay.
Jazakallah.
All right. Okay then. Okay then. Thank you so much. Jazakumullah. If I may have one more parent.
Assalamu alaikum. A1226 now has the mic.
A1226, Assalamu alaikum. Okay.
I'll move on to the next one.
Yeah.
Oh, I think Assalamu alaikum. A1226. Are you able to hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Assalamu alaikum.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम। ये जो जमात ने शुरू किया बहुत अच्छा प्रोग्राम है और यहाँ पे बगैर फीस पे किए आप इतना अच्छा नॉलेज जो है वो बच्चों को दे रहे हैं और मैं यही सोच रही थी कि मैं कहाँ से पढ़वाऊँ क्या करूँ, तो शुक्र है अल्लाह का जमात ने इतना अच्छा इंतजाम किया हुआ है कि मेरे बेटे को इसमें पार्टिसिपेट करने का हिस्सा वो मिला, मौका मिला है और बहुत कुछ सीख रहा है ये।
Okay. Okay, so my Urdu managed to keep up there. I always get into a panic mode when somebody starts speaking in Urdu because I can't speak the language, unfortunately. But I did understand. So, okay then, you've really enjoyed and you've learned a lot, and your children
that might give a good opportunity to children so they can learn well.
Yes.
Although to pay more fees, and it's really good.
Okay.
You don't need to pay anything.
No, this
and
is
gain knowledge. It's really good.
Okay, fantastic. Okay then, so I've written all of that down, that you've enjoyed the program. It was a very good initiative by the Jamaat, and you praise God that such a facility has been introduced and without fees also.
Yeah.
Okay then, Jazakumullah.
Jazakallah.
Okay.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. Okay, so that will conclude the parent-teacher consultation for today in class, okay? And I've only listened to 4 parents, I know, but this particular, let me just do a circle around it, okay? Anybody who would like to say something, we haven't got time in the class. Okay, so here, where it says info@nqc.org.uk, okay? This email address, any feedback that you would like to give us, okay, please do send it to this email, okay? Don't worry that you didn't have a chance within class. The emails will come through to us and we will deal with them. And as I say, these are the sorts of things that we wanted information on, okay? But anything else you wish to bring to our attention, please feel free to put that into your email, and we can not for this course obviously because we're coming to an end, but we could bear that in mind for the next course and make improvements as we go along. Okay, so now that I've got this particular announcement on the screen, I'd just like to say that we do have an end of course Jalsa that we run, and that will be next Friday. And within that, we have a student from the G2 class, which starts at 7 o'clock. One of those students will be doing a Tilawat, and we like to choose a student from G1 to do a Nazm. And we very, very much want parents to ask their children to do a short recording of these 2 poems, okay, and just send them in to us by email to this email address. The deadline is tonight, but we're flexible, so if somebody was to come in a little bit later, we would still maybe consider it, but we would very much like to choose a G1 student for a Nazm. So please do, if you can, send in your recordings. Okay, so with that, if I may have a student to the mic for the end dua.
Assalamu alaikum. And 1289 now has the mic.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam, darling. Okay, sweetheart. So we have this end dua here. Would you be able to read it by yourself?
Yes.
Okay then. So don't forget the tawud and the tasmiyah beforehand.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم ارحمني بالقرآن العظيم واجعله لي إماما ونورا وهدى ورحمة.
MashaAllah, very nice. And the English translation.
O Allah, have mercy on me through the great Quran, and make it for me the leader, the light, the guidance, and the mercy.
MashaAllah, very, very nice reading, sweetheart. Ameen to that message. Okay then, so it's been a pleasure teaching everybody today and interacting with everybody. Jazakumullah for your feedback. Anyone who wants to send us some more feedback via email, please, please, please do. We welcome everything. And with that, I will now say farewell for now. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.